Wait, so when you say you left the country, what does that look like? Do you hop on a plane?
Get down! Yalla, yalla, yalla!
They Portnoy you or a hole, brother.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Gang, gang. Ice cream so good.
Wow, you fill my heart.
I laughed so hard I actually got dizzy.
Because you guys are drunk.
Do it! You do it! Our friend melted in his seat. Show the world your new tattoo.
All joke aside, I will never like or accept that.
One thing about it, you have to enjoy anything you do. If you don't enjoy, it's going to be failure. When you are young, you could conquer. You could do anything you want. If you work hard, you'll be very success.
That was such a beautiful monologue, and then you ended it like Bo Rap. Great success.
The chai.
To chai.
Tea.
Lattes.
Does Dad look like a very successful adult actor with his family? Does he not? It's either you sell drugs or you do pornos, but
He does both. He looks like he does both.
Are you guys comfortable? Okay, you're not even talking. See, we literally rehearsed this. You guys have to share microphones.
Hello.
Your eyelashes look fantastic, Caroline.
So do you want me to do this or this?
Mom, stop hitting on my friend.
That was
Hey,
seductive.
that is disgusting. I won't even like that as a joke.
Okay, we'll cut it out for you.
Bleep,
It was a
bleep,
compliment.
bleep.
No, you don't bleep. Just that's
Bleep.
not
No,
cutting.
I know.
We put the bleeps afterwards. So before we get into this, my father he's opening up a cigar lounge.
Yes.
And so him and my sister have been taking bartending classes. I would like to read to you the drinks that they're practicing in this Christian home. Okay? This is what your husband is making behind your back. First of all, pink.
Oh,
George!
that's too.
Hand her the
You
mic.
better.
Hand her the mic.
You better, and I mean it. If anybody that I know hears that stupid word coming out of your mouth in my presence, I'm gonna throw fits.
Mom, I'm not saying this. This
No,
is what
I
people
don't give
order.
a damn what's on that
So
paper.
can I ask you something?
We're closing the bar.
No, listen. If somebody comes up to your husband at the bar and he's like, "Hi, excuse me, you know
Don't
my."
say it. I know what you about. Yeah, no.
This is your house, Caroline. You can't hit him.
Could you hold the mic, Dad? Hold the mic.
We are
Reed, you
not
hold the mic.
serving that drink.
Wait, what were we doing with
No,
mics?
Dad, give Mom the mic,
Yeah.
and then when you need to talk, grab the mic.
So you're actually gonna have those names at your establishment? Literally, people's gonna ask for that filthy drink?
Yes.
Sex on the beach.
Where do you find your
Pink.
inspiration, Dad? What inspired these names?
No, he didn't create these names.
Oh, you didn't come up with these names.
You thought my dad created his names?
Yeah, I thought you were the
You
one that
thought
like.
my father.
This is.
You know what?
No.
You know it's not your fault. It's not his fault. Look at the picture. That looks like a man who created the drinks.
I pictured you with like a whiteboard, just like pink.
Okay, guys. So first of all, thank you. Guys. That 6 minutes was pretty out there. We're probably gonna slim it down, make it like 3.
Yeah, don't tell them how many minutes it was because they're going to look and be like, it's only been 2.
2
What
minutes.
does he mean 6?
Why did we have to cut all that
What?
out? My
6
mom got
minutes.
upset, guys. I'm sorry. Last time you guys were here, you guys were a huge hit, man. A huge hit. People loved you guys. I'm very proud of you. Round
Let's
of applause
go.
for these
Let's
guys.
go. That was one of the top performing episodes, Mom and Dad.
Thanks.
You guys are a hit.
Celebrities.
And you know what? Today we're going to treat this kind of like you guys are our respectful guests. And we want to dive a little bit into your guys' mindset in time. Unless it gets boring, and then we're going to move on. But you guys are from Iraq.
Yes.
Correct. Correct.
That wasn't even her camera.
Where's my camera? Hold on. Where's
Your
my
camera's right
camera?
over there.
Straight on.
Correct.
Nailed it.
What was it before let's dive even farther back. You guys grew up in the same neighborhood. You guys were next door neighbors.
God help me. We were a street apart.
And
So a
like,
cute story.
okay.
When I was 2 years old and my parents were building a house in that neighborhood, it was a new development. So,
There's new development in Iraq?
you know, Iraq is a very rich country, excuse you. Very rich country.
Culture on this guy. No idea.
He
To
knows
be
nothing about
honest,
his
so
heritage.
I swear to God, until I was like 20, I did not know that. I
Yeah.
really did. Until somebody was like, yeah, you know, somebody had a driver. And I go, who had a driver? My racist ass thought everybody was on camels. I'm not kidding. And I'm not trying to say that to make any jokes. I truly was like, thank God we left that country, bro. Because
What do you mean,
why'd
we?
you laugh?
We.
I left with my dad's nutsack. I was just sitting there.
You're off mic duty.
Let's come back. Yeah, you don't even need the mic. You're so quiet over there. Just wave if you need. Just drunk. My dad got him drunk before the show. Literally
another
5
double,
drinks. My
so-
dad's
That's
like
a lot of scotch.
just practicing on people by the show.
Time out. I hear them outside. They're like, "Oh, you want a cigar? Yeah, let's smoke a cigar. Do you want a drink? What drinks go so good with cigars?" He's like, "Oh no, I'm sober now for the end of the year."
And
And then he's like, "Oh, well, I have a really good." I forget his name. So he's like, "Okay, yeah, I'll take that." and then he's like, and then George goes, "Well, I don't know if I have that." He's like, "Honestly, anything. I'll take anything."
Are you joking?
No, he has what's called Virginia Black. It's Drake's liquor in it. You know, it's like if you're gonna drink, if you're gonna break your sobriety, you're gonna break it for this.
You
album.
love
Damn,
Drake.
Jeff,
Drake's
turn on the AC,
sobriety,
please.
Was he like
Indian. We
on
love
the
Drake.
wagon? And
Crank it.
No, not like that.
Oh,
not like
I
that.
see.
Yeah. You make your thing like you had a bad
I
problem.
thought you were.
No, it's my first time to your house. If I'm gonna
Oh,
break my
I see.
sobriety, I'm gonna
Oh,
break it with
yeah.
George's dad. It's
I
like
see.
it's
I
a
see.
respectful thing to do.
Bro, first of all, Dad, button the bottom of your shirt. Your belly button's poking out. dude, you're not looking great. This you're you're getting my friends that are sober.
I like that.
And it's so hot in here.
It's really hot. It's really hot.
I know.
Because you guys
it
are
is.
drunk.
I'm not drunk. I'm sober.
Well, except for you.
I can just see the comments on this episode. I can't wait to read them.
Well, we're 3 minutes in because we've cut so much, but
Okay, listen. Let's just wind it back. Let's start fresh, okay? We got it out of our system. What the fuck are you doing?
Oh, you just spat on me.
I'm literally in the middle of something. She just puts
No, we want to go back to when you guys were kids, because when you guys were in Iraq, and your families were already friends, but you guys also left around the same time, and so you guys have always been close all your lives, whether you were in Iraq, whether you were in the United States. You guys have always kind of stayed in close quarters.
So, honestly, I did not know him well when we were in Iraq because the age gap. So he was a friend of my first cousin because they were the same age. I was the friend of his cousins. They were my age. So him and I didn't even, honestly, I would see him walking down the street, we wouldn't even say hi to each other.
Yeah.
Because like I said, I know his cousins. We got closer like as friends in Chicago because when they moved here, we barely knew anyone. So when my mom would have Thanksgiving and things like that, she would have them over and we would go over and that's how it...
And a Christmas.
So we became closer here because neither one of us had families
how
here.
old were you guys when you moved to the States?
I left the country, I was about 9. So I came in
That's-
this country between 10 and a half, 11.
Can I ask you guys something?
I think, yeah.
Just said, mm-mm.
But that's what I'm saying. I left Iraq around 9. I left there I stayed there
There's
for
always
a year and a half.
complications.
Guys, I promise you, it's okay.
No, but I'm saying we lived in Lebanon for a year and a
And
half.
if you need the mic, just grab it from
Yeah,
Ring
100%.
or Bell.
100%.
Give me my mic. Wait, so when you say you left the country, what does that look like? Like, do you hop on a plane? Like,
Get down! Yalla!
are you jumping on a boat? Like, what's going on?
No.
I'm
But that's what I'm trying to tell you guys.
Is it the Carnival
It
Cruise?
was a very modern. Baghdad was a beautiful country. Just because it was the Middle East, we weren't backward. We had our own. Baghdad has its own class. So yes, we did get on a plane because my camel wasn't working.
Nice.
All right, okay, hold on. We're throwing
But
a
I'm
lot of
gonna
jokes
tell
out.
you-
Wait,
hold on.
hold on. I just want to really get sincere with this exact moment. Are you guys not scared of leaving your country and going to the white man land?
Well, we were children.
Were you
So my
excited or
parents
like
were-
they had to
I
have
had
told
no-
you like, hey, we're packing your bags, we're leaving.
You were 9 or 10, so you understood what was happening. You weren't like 6 years old.
We knew we're traveling to a different country.
What did your parents tell you when you were coming over?
That we were going to go to America.
What did that mean to you?
That I was going to leave my best friend behind, and
Mm-hmm.
I probably would not see my cousins and my uncles and none of that anymore.
Did you ever reunite with them or no?
Oh, thank God, yes. 99% of my family is out of there.
Thank God.
They're all
Would
either
you-
Australia, London, America, yes.
Do you ever care to come visit?
I would love to take my children to see where I was born or where he was born, our neighborhood. But unfortunately, I don't think that will ever happen. Now, northern Iraq, it's beautiful, it's safe, but I've visited on vacation there, but I have no attachment.
I feel like Chicago is what you guys are attached to.
That's what I feel my home is, but my roots are always going to be in Baghdad because I'm a Syrian.
Could you pass the mic to Dad? I want to ask him a question. How you doing?
Good.
You feel
How are
comfortable?
Yes.
You got smacked, huh? Are you a little drunk?
No,
You swear?
that's right.
Okay, because you haven't talked, but you smiled the whole time.
She was saying everything great.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
She said everything right. I only step in
I hate when she
when
say
my
wrong
woman
things.
is wrong. If she's wrong, I step in. What did it feel like to you leaving your country? Were you scared, or were you excited because the girl that you loved was like leaving as well?
No, that time we never love each other.
What
You
girl
just
you
did
loved?
before.
I
We
thought
were
you
children.
No, we
That
were
was in
children.
Chicago
Oh,
story,
you-
not in Baghdad.
In Chicago.
Follow the
What is
timeline
wrong
of your
with
parents,
you?
Georgie.
Wait, the water borrowing was in.
In Baghdad.
Okay.
I was 3. What girl you loved?
I didn't know how you guys
He
did
was
it back
9.
Take it easy, Carol.
No, hold on. Let's get this thing straight.
then. If anybody's out there, that's a therapist.
Which part didn't you get?
This is why I'm a comedian. I
But
couldn't get
really,
anything
which part
wrong.
didn't you get?
Do you have any idea what messing up English, failing English, and then coming home getting yelled at in broken English?
Who has a broken English? Who?
Who's broken English?
I have a broken English. I speak English way better
take
than
one
you.
look to your
I
right.
don't care. I'm talking about myself.
Yeah,
All right.
when you send him to discipline me, he's like, hey, what the shit your mama tell you about it? What is this you felt English?
I never talk like that. Shut the hell up.
I never talk like
But
this.
you know what? All joke aside, I think him leaving Baghdad, it was harder because he was younger. He was like 16, and they need to get him out before he was drafted to army. So now you can tell your story if you're sober enough to speak.
Coward. I'm just kidding. Should have fought for your country, man.
Now, when we left Baghdad, we went to Beirut. We stayed in Beirut.
Both of you or just you?
No, I am. And then later on, a year later, she traveled.
Wait, isn't it kind of crazy that you guys were...
A year later.
Question,
No.
were you guys near each other in your old country?
Street apart, yes.
Street apart.
Street
And then you go to Chicago. How far are you guys from each other?
20 minutes drive.
20 minutes drive.
20-minute drive. Oh, okay. And then like, so where did it stem that you guys were like, okay, maybe we're meant to be together? Like, where did this come from?
So,
A little bit by a little bit.
no. So here's the thing. Every time
you
there
so
was a
much.
wedding, like I've been between maid of honor and bridesmaid like 13, 14 times I've been asked.
Let's
and
go.
And it was like, they wouldn't even ask me. They would go to my parents like, we want her to be a maid of honor and stuff. Like, Mom, I don't know them. She goes, well, we know them and you're going to do it. And, stuff like that.
No way.
So every time him and I used to like wind up together first because we kind of knew the same people. And then it got to the point when this one was asked to be a best man or an, what do we call him? Usher? No, not usher.
A man.
A groomsman. Groomsman. And they would say, and you would stand with so-and-so, and he'll say, no, I'll bring my own. It's like, what? And he would come to me, he goes, oh yeah, just make sure you're free that Saturday because we're in a wedding. I'm like, whose wedding? He goes, so-and-so. I'm like, I don't know them. He goes, well, you're gonna stand with me. I'm not gonna go with such and such,
Who did that?
Your father.
That's so cute.
So
That's
we
so
have
cute.
a lot of, so with that being
He's
said.
like, come on, I knew you from Baghdad. So at the dance floor, I want you back that ass up on me instead of him. I'm so
So
sorry.
that being said, a lot of people thought we were dating and we weren't.
I
Does that
laughed
make
so hard I
sense?
actually
Yeah.
got dizzy.
So they thought we were dating, and they would say, "Oh, very nice. We wish the day will come for you." And I'm like, "No, we're not dating." And he would say, "Oh, thank you." I'm like, "Why are you thanking them?" Now all the cute guys gonna think I'm dating you. And so
It's like my plan is working.
yeah. So there was always something there.
Yeah.
Until it developed.
How do you feel about that?
I feel okay.
He's like, I got the girl. I don't give a shit.
No comment.
Do you ever wish that the war never happened and that you raised your kids in that country?
I'm glad my kids, they grew up here. And believe me, it was a lot of problem over there. Start problem.
Was there ever, like, and I don't mean to be dark about this, but if we're bringing this up, was there somebody you like that you loved that you lost from like?
No, things gone.
Oh, okay, good.
We didn't see bad days.
We didn't see.
We left there. Our parents sacrificed so much. Our parents had great lives, and they gave it up so their children can grow in a country that they can be free and follow their Christianity and be everything they wanted to be. So when we were moving from Chicago to Arizona, it took your father at least 2 years to convince me to make the move from in America, state to state. And the final thing that convinced me is when he sat me down, he goes, you don't even want to travel from one state to another. And look at our parents. They gave up their country, everything they ever knew, and their family behind so they could be better for us. And you don't want to sacrifice from Chicago to Arizona. And he was right.
If I had to ask you guys how you feel when you see people younger than you that are in this country and they've never really seen the outside world and what it could do, when they speak bad about the country that we live in, if you had to give them an advice of like how to respect the country, like why would a young man that never really felt anything bad, how would you convince him to respect his country the same way that you guys respect your country? I mean, you guys left your country. There's a lot of bad things that happen in your country, but I've never heard you guys talk bad about your country, never once. How do we get people that are immigrants, like, the respect that they have? Like, I see people that were born here that don't give a shit about this country. And then I see people that were, like, throwing in 2 T-shirts in a bag and they barely got to the soil and they kissed the ground that it's on. How do we get people that live here to show the same respect that you guys have when you guys are brand new to this country compared to them having generations?
Are you talking about people that were born and raised here and don't respect the country?
Well, let's broaden that to like people that just in general that live in a country that gives them the ability. Let's face it, you guys couldn't publicly stand in your street and say, F this country because of this, and that.
Absolutely
You had
not.
no right. They would take your life from you before you blinked.
100%.
How do you go about trying to persuade somebody to show a little bit more respect for their country when you have the right to do that and make the change, but do it with some class and some respect for the soil that you're in? You know what I mean? Like, there's people that are not even standing for the Pledge of Allegiance. Before, I mean, till this day, I put my hand over my heart because my parents weren't from this country, but there was people that died on these soils and other soils so that way you guys can come to this country.
100%.
And I get that because I hear the stories you guys talk about. How do we get people to see that point of view without living that point of view? Is it possible?
With some people, it's possible. With some other people, it won't be, because you have to be an unusual human being to disrespect a flag, to disrespect your country, because this is a God's blessing. This is God's blessing, this ground that we live on. And unfortunately, so those people that they cuss and they spit and they disrespect the flag is the people that haven't seen a rough day. And I'm not saying I have or he has. We haven't. But we also were raised to respect and know the value of something. We were taught that America is a land of opportunity. You can be anything you want to be. And it's true. You can be anything you want to be.
I mean, you guys came here not fully loaded with anything.
We didn't. We left everything.
You had to leave. Imagine
Everything
building
behind.
everything you're like, I can't even imagine. Like, for example, this podcast. I know this sounds stupid, but I'm bring this up. Imagine, like, I spent time with people that I love, building, crying, sweating, bleeding. And then one day it's like, we got to go. We got to go. All that hard work, we got to go. And you guys came here not defeated, but ready to work hard. Dad was telling me that he would work during the nights because, let's face it, your mom and dad couldn't run in this country. They could barely speak any English. So now you guys are in this country and you're kind of like having to raise your own parents. Does that make you have to grow up quicker? Or is that like
I didn't have that situation. His parents were older than mine. My parents were in their 30s, late 30s, early 40s when we came here. So my father worked hard.
Grandma and grandpa could not, they're not capable, which from my own eyes, they're not capable to go open up a business and do the tax code and do all, they didn't.
But my dad did do that.
He did?
Oh, yes, he did.
Okay.
My father My father worked when he first got here. He didn't open a business, but he worked for. So my father came from where he had his own business, left it behind, and came here and worked very hard for someone else. And he waited until he got his brothers to the country, and then they did open a business, and they did.
Body shop.
Work hard and do whatever. But yeah, no, your grandfather, he was the head of everything. He took care of, he had a job, he made sure we were in good schools, and he took care of us. We were kids, we were young. We didn't.
How about him?
Well, in his
Oh.
case, it was different.
Well, when my parents they were here, I tried to help them out as much as I could. I have about maybe 3 jobs.
Wow.
One,
What were they?
One I'm going to school, one of them. Second, I was at night, second shift, and weekends. And both of my parents, they were old. I tried to work hard and build up. And a little bit by a little bit, we bought, like I bought a business. Again, I graduated from mechanical engineer. And step by step.
But excuse me, your father in the beginning, as old as he was, man. Again, he wasn't in his. He was probably in his
50.
early 60s. No,
60, yeah, 60.
But he was working as a chef downtown.
Oh,
Because
damn.
your grandfather was a baker. He baked
He worked
things
for a
like
year.
nobody.
For a year.
So I don't know, year or whatever, but
Yeah,
he did
worked
get a
for
job,
a year.
and
He started working after that. He stopped working.
What did it feel like? Because how do I word this? Okay, when I'm in a jam, right? I'll give my industry as an example. A lot of people in my industry, once they make it, they're kind of like, nah, I know what the fuck's up. I don't need anybody's help. And they kind of move their parents aside. There were so many obstacles that I had to like figure out. And I only figured it out because me and you sat down and you were like, this is how you do your taxes. This is how you invest. This is how you save money for rainy days. There are so many conversations that if I didn't have with my father, I would fail miserably. There's conversations that me and you have spiritually that I would have broken down before I even got to the business. How did you maneuver, and did it hurt knowing that you couldn't have those conversations with your dad the same way that me and you do? Because I know when you talk to me sometimes, I know you're talking to me in a way of like, I know what this feels like to not have this. So you're a lot more attentive than majority fathers that I know.
My father was a very smart man, too.
Mm-hmm.
When I was in Baghdad, I was helping him out. He have a grocery store.
he had his own business.
He have his own business
Where?
in Baghdad.
Okay, yeah.
And I get up in the morning around when I go to school, when I come back from school, or lunchtime. Sometimes they have fiesta on lunchtime. Like people, they sleep from 12 to 4. It was somewhere like Arizona, so hot, or Mexico. Usually before I go in the store, I let my dad, he come home. That time I was 16 years old. I was running a business with him. The knowledge, the experience I got from him.
No, I know that, but it's
And he told me
when I
too.
go to a new state and I look at the way they're driving, I'm just like, oh shit, I got to figure out how like to maneuver here. When I go to a different country, I'm like hopeless. I'm like, dude, I can't speak their language. I don't know which way to go. How do you manage to conquer with confidence? This is my overall question. I know you came to this country not knowing how to maneuver around it, and I see people that speak the language that are here that are lazy as fuck. They don't want to get up and work. They don't want to get to the opportunity. But you guys are like, no, we don't know anything, but at the end of the day, we're going to figure this shit out and run it. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to figure out what inspires you guys to push through the obstacles, because I watch people every day look at an obstacle and get overwhelmed. And in my mind, I go, dude, my dad saw that same obstacle, but didn't even know how to fucking speak the language and still got it done. What was the fire that you guys had to like push through? And like that day that you would put your head on the pillow and you're like, damn, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. Like, what motivated you to just keep going? Like, what was there like a vision, a plan? Like, what was it?
One thing about it, you have to enjoy anything you do. If you don't enjoy, it's going to be failure. Okay? For example, when I go to work, I enjoy it. I'm having fun. I come back around 4 o'clock, and if I don't have nothing, I'm spending time with my friends, like a Friday, Saturday, believe it or not. We drink, we have fun until 4 o'clock in the morning in Chicago. After that, I come back 2 hours. I go to sleep, I get up, I'm going to work. It's fresh. When you are young, you could conquer, you could do anything you want. If you are lazy, that's it, you can do nothing. If somebody give you $1 million, you're going to lose it in 3 days. If you work hard, you conquer it, you could do anything you want to do. You'll be very successful.
That was such a beautiful monologue, and then you ended it like Bo Rap. That was so funny, dude. It was a beautiful, it's like anything you do. Great success.
I want to answer one of those questions when you said how you go to different countries and you feel lost. Being, again, with our fathers and coming here with our parents, don't forget there was other people here. They had friends, they had acquaintances, they had
so a
people.
community.
So we had a community that if my father had a question about a tax, hey, who does your taxes? So-and-so.
You were looking out for each other.
100%.
That's great.
100%. Church, you would meet Assyrian people you've never known, never met, but you get to know them. This one is an attorney, he's an accountant, he's a doctor, he's an whatever. So this is how we got to know, and that's how we help each other. So newcomers, then we would come to us. In high school, when I went to school, the teacher would say to me, Caroline, there's a couple of new Assyrian students. Would you mind coming with me to the office? We need your help. In 6 months, I was translating to other Assyrians. Wow. Literally in 6 months.
Wow.
So with that being said, that's how it became. And before you know it, you get to know the country, you get to know. And don't forget, America is a melting pot. Everybody was a newcomer from somewhere. So nobody knew it all.
Speaking of new, to parlay this conversation, Belle is actually transitioning into a new version of social media. She's like reinventing herself. And it's, what is it called? What's the style? Use your mic.
I believe it's called PC, right?
NPC?
NPC, right? It's
You
called
really gotta
NPC.
learn it if you're gonna do
I
it.
know. I keep forgetting the name, but I'm actually really excited about this.
What is
People
that all
that
about?
do this make like $7,000 in 10 minutes, 15 minutes.
What is it?
Do you have an example by any chance? Here, pull up. Tina has an example. Let me just.
I really looked into it, and I don't know. There's just something about it. I just think it would be really fun, and so.
We want your opinion on it.
Also,
Yeah.
you're an esteemed actress. You've acted on some great shows. You
Thank
really
you,
know what
babe.
you're doing. So this seems very, very up your alley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like creating a character. You're a character.
Yeah, you guys should
and
watch it.
basically, they tell you what to say, and you say it. So the audience gives you the lines.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah. Here. So there's the video.
It's
Mom, watch.
So good. Gang, gang. Pop. Amazing. Yes, 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 yes. Take your communion. Gang. Ice cream so good.
Oh,
Take your
please.
take your time digesting. Take your time.
Gang, gang. Oh, special. Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Gang, gang.
You don't like it?
This? What the hell is this?
That was good. Little name. Hee haw.
You don't like it?
But, dude,
she's an actress.
Guys, just enjoy the content.
Hee haw, yes. You got me feeling like a cowgirl. Like, ready, slay huh, slay huh, slay huh.
I think I could be really good at it.
But what what would be your, like, okay, give me an example. What would you do?
I'm glad you asked.
She's actually been practicing. I'm
Yes.
really proud of her.
Hold
This
this. Hold this for me.
Got you, babe.
Hold this for me. Okay. I've practiced. So, ready? Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Mmm. 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 Gang, gang. Gang, gang. Ice cream so good. Ice cream so good. Mmm. Mmm.
Wow, you fill my heart. Actually, that was, joke aside, that was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Thank you.
Actually, that was good.
She's starting next week. And yeah, just for like 3 hours, she's going to sit there and do that.
That is really cute, actually. I mean, as long as you keep it cute and respectful. Why the hell
There
not?
is some not respectful ones.
Is there really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say my piece right now.
Go,
Is
please.
it gonna be something unrespectful? It's not accepted.
This is the ice cream. So good. Ice cream.
I-
So
yeah,
good.
That's
Ice
disgusting.
cream. So good.
It gets worse.
Okay, bro.
No
She's not
fucking
doing
chance.
that.
No
She's not
way.
doing it.
No,
She's not
I would never do that.
I know she
I'm
won't.
proud of you.
I know you won't. I know she won't.
Well, we'll just see
I
where
love
the
you
views
so-
on the
You're
podcast
trying
are.
to be
She
so
wasn't
like
gonna
you're like
do
looking at me like in my eyes like Belle. Like that's it's really cute. That's really
Yeah. No. That bang bang, whatever, that was cute. But that other
Bang bang.
ones-
That was so cute.
But
Belle, you did crush it.
Did you-
Unironically,
yeah,
like you
I
did a good
practiced it in
job.
the mirror, but I was like, okay, I have to crush this for the podcast. I was like, I practiced it in the mirror.
No, I mean you did a good job doing it. But
It's just it's a viral thing that's going on. Like a
Yeah.
lot of people enjoy it. But
Yeah, I
you know
get
what
it.
else is going viral? Your husband.
what are you doing now?
I would stay clear from restaurants for a bit, buddy. Just
Why?
because that no mashed potatoes bit.
Hold this for me.
Oh, in Greece?
Why does this upset the people so much?
Because they're saying
to 'em.
first of all they're saying that you got spit, which I've been telling you
First
guys.
of all, there is nothing wrong with saying I prefer French fries. We didn't fight. We didn't argue.
Mom, you're screaming in the mic. You're
You're
blasting
the
my
one
ears.
who said.
Who
Talk
said
loud
what?
so I can hear you.
I said talking to the mic, not screaming to the mic.
Anyway, moving on. The point is, we said, can we have French fries instead?
And they said, no, we can't do that.
Okay, they should have said. Then we said, can we order fries?
I don't think you remember, Dad. He was like this. Babe, hold
Oh,
the mic
no,
for me.
yeah. Because he got sick of hearing the same thing over and over.
No mashed potatoes.
no mashed potatoes.
No mashed potatoes. The girl says, sir, no. No mashed potatoes.
That's
Dude,
true.
dude.
What a gangster.
No mashed potatoes on my plate.
You know what? They want to push mashed potatoes on my plate. I don't want it.
Hey, to
I want
defend my mom,
fries.
to defend my mom and dad, they
Stay
didn't
away
even
from mashed
bring it
potatoes.
on the plate. It had a separate container.
Yeah, so
And
they
you know-
should have said. And here's
It's
my thing.
high
I
class
did it-
place.
No. Hold on. I
Mashed
did it. We
potatoes.
didn't
No,
say.
I don't want it
I don't
on my
like
steak.
to throw
I
things
want
away.
fries.
Yeah, they're both sitting up.
No. We didn't want them. Don't bring me something that is gonna go in the trash because to me that's food. That's
Yeah.
a sin. Don't do that. I'm not gonna eat it. Don't bring it. Okay. I go to restaurants here when they wanna bring bread. I said, please don't bring bread because I know once you put it in front of me, you're gonna have to throw it away. I hope they do, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So please don't bring pita. Please don't bring bread. Don't bring. I don't want
waste
it.
it.
I don't want to waste it. So my point was, don't bring me mashed potato, but may I please have French fries? I'll pay for the damn French fries. You know, just give it. And they did. They brought us a whole plate of French fries, and then the joke was mashed potato was in a separate plate. Period. Can we move on from that stupid?
People-
I got
mashed
you.
potato
I'll
thing?
parlay right now. My father comes back from Greece, and he's like, ugh, my legs. He goes, oh no, there's something wrong with my legs. And then my mom is massaging his inside of his legs, and it gets really bad. And he's like,
His thighs
Cuddle.
was hurting. Yeah.
Caro, I think I got a blood clot. It was that bad. He was like, I can't walk. The poor guy couldn't get out of bed. He couldn't walk.
Man, every day, hot shower, please rub it with this machine and put a painkiller on and so on. I said, in my head, I'm thinking, oh my God, what if he has blood clot? 25 hours of sitting between the airport and the plane, it's a lot.
Yeah.
So he went to a chiropractor. He's like, yeah, you're just sore. And then I said, make an appointment with your doctor. So he makes an appointment with his doctor. He goes and sees him. The doctor says, I need you to go get
MRI.
MRI, was it?
Yeah.
And to make sure that you don't have blood clots. So I thought it, but I never said it to him because I didn't want him to worry.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Was okay. Everything was okay. No problem.
Hey, dude, this dude went to doctors, chiropractors.
Yeah, I
had his
swear. Yeah.
all because he was sore.
Yeah.
He was sore.
Every day. My
Don't
God.
skip legs day, bro. You were sore.
Leg day.
Legs day.
Leg day.
But he has two legs.
This is not the first time that Georgia has called it Legs Day.
Is it not legs day?
You have
Hey, I need
Hey,
sometimes pamper.
show the world your new tattoo.
Let's go. Can I put my phone on your?
Now, if you
Yeah,
see
go
if
ahead.
you see my mother's face, she's very disappointed.
Is that Jesus on a cross on your leg?
Yeah, is that bad?
That's horrible.
Mom, as a nice Christian woman.
No.
Listen,
no.
as
Can
a nice.
I-
Can I hold on one second? Let me set the tone. This is gonna be a nice, clean debate. But as a nice Christian woman, judge, go.
No, I'm not. Okay, no.
Okay, wait.
Okay, let me explain you.
Tell me
Go,
why.
go.
Because
fight,
a
debate.
cross
Yeah.
and Jesus that we worship,
Yeah.
if it has to be anywhere, it should be next to your heart.
Not by your
I already
feet.
have
Not-
my Illuminati right there.
Oh, so you have Illuminati on your
Yeah.
chest, and
Yeah.
And Jesus
I will
on it.
never accept
And
it.
this son is managing. This man is managing your son.
Mom, I remember when you first met David, you said, "Oh my God, he's so sweet. I love him. He's always welcome here to stay." Now, how are your feelings?
He can leave his leg outside.
Damn. And then it would be like day.
Yeah.
But no, but seriously, no. All
But
joke
no,
aside,
the-
no, I will never
brought
like
you-
or accept that.
I brought
But
you- I brought- but
why
I-
would you?
I thought she was gonna be like, but it's fine.
Joking aside, that permanent thing on your leg, I will never accept it.
But why would you choose seriously? But why would you choose? Why not your
What?
back or why not your chest?
I have a lot of tattoos, and and now I can see Jesus. If it was on my back, I
Do
couldn't see
you
it.
believe in Jesus?
Absolutely.
So you're Christian.
Yes.
Then why would you?
Well, because I now when I wake up, I can see it, and it's like a reminder
So
to
you
me.
wouldn't have seen him on your arm?
I don't have space. I have too many tattoos.
In my defense,
He got a
Mom,
cross
should
over
not
there.
be.
You gotta
I
see
do have a cross.
he has a cross right
Yeah,
here.
he got a cross.
Yeah, listen to me.
Well, you prove you.
I'm gonna need my flowers
Can I be
back,
honest
Mom.
though? He likes to step forward with the Lord, so he puts it on
Exactly.
his. He moves forward with the Lord.
Let's-
Also, I need.
Now
I
you're
need.
joking.
I need.
Not
no.
your joke.
I need
Okay.
Jesus' touch on my calves because my calves are looking a little small. You know.
Yeah,
so
no,
it's
see,
like-
to me,
You're gonna
to
lose
me,
that leg,
as a
bro. I swear. It's
Christian-
gonna be like a weird
as
thing.
A Christian,
I'm gonna wake up
and I
tomorrow with
God
no
worship,
leg.
forbid, God forbid.
And when I go to church and I kneel in front of a cross, the cross is always on higher than I am. Never at my lower than me. I had a client. She had a rosary on
Yeah.
her ankle. She was a new client, and
Make it closer.
I was doing highlights on her, and I dropped a comment. And when I bent down to see that, and I said, "Wow, you have a rosary tattooed on your ankle," and it came like that on the cross on that. I was disgusted.
I feel like you want to chop my leg off right now.
well, God forbid, but I would erase it if I were you.
If only that was possible.
got
I literally just
know.
got it 2 days ago.
It's so like
So
it's such
it
a
will
dark,
be-
It's
detailed,
peeling
like
'cause it's
full
so-
tattoo.
Then
you
I
know?
hope to
my
God it
God.
gets peeled completely on its own, so you're not in pain when you're removing it. How would your mother feel if she
if you
sees
fund
that?
the removal, I will remove.
Start erasing.
All right, let's go.
Oh, listen.
No, dude, you just got this done.
You know, fund the removal, I will.
Okay, deal.
In a heartbeat.
Deal, Mom.
And
It's been a
America is
pleasure
a
doing
witness.
We're
business with
starting a
And America is the
GoFundMe
witness.
for Davidge's tattoo he got 2 days ago.
I got my bat on the other leg.
Yeah, I was gonna say, this is
Do you
new.
like the bat?
That's nice.
You
Can
like
I ask
that?
you something? Everyone with tattoos, now, I'm
Yeah.
including my children.
Yeah.
What do you have against your bodies?
I love my body.
Then why the hell do you cover it?
My body is my canvas, so I can put whatever I want.
But God created that canvas, and if you wanted a tattoo, He would have done it.
Do you
answer
have
that one.
piercings?
Ears. I was
Okay,
3
so
years old. I
if
had
God
no...
wanted you to have piercings, wouldn't God have just
Get her,
made you?
David.
Whoa, whoa.
Get her, David.
No, I'll honestly, I believe, and I will. No,
Fair enough.
You heard it here
I
first.
have 0.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Oh my God, that was so funny.
I'm gonna cover that for the rest of the interview.
Why? I already. It's printed in here.
That's cool.
Okay. All right. So,
Oh,
Dave Portnoy does this thing where he goes and he rates pizzas.
Asshole.
Who's
And-
he?
Okay.
He's an asshole. Dave Portnoy, you are an asshole, brother.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Wait, what are we talking about, guys? Guys.
Whoa.
Hold on. Who are we talking about?
Hold on.
Pizza?
One second.
Pizza.
So Dave Portnoy, what he does is he goes and tastes pizzas and he rates it. He does it for every type of pizza place, right? And he has like even an app where he tells people, hey, like this is a really good pizza, you should go. And it's helped a lot of mom and pops places. But unfortunately, if your pizza's bad, he's gonna rate it bad. And one of the people that he rated bad got into it in a video. And now Davidge is passionate and he doesn't like it. Davidge, go speak your truth, and then you guys can chime in on what you guys are going on.
Okay.
Even Tommy's upset. I'm upset because I've started a small business. I started my business from scratch. Same with my father, right? Like we've come from nothing. And when you build something from scratch and it takes you years and years of hard work, like it's not easy to open up your own pizza
Obviously.
spot, right? And so
Yeah.
That's true.
when you're a privileged asshole, Dave Portnoy, and
Damn.
you go stand outside someone's pizza spot You're like, this place fucking sucks. Don't come here. And
He
you have
didn't
the-
say that. He didn't say that.
Well, basically he did.
Well, he didn't, so he can't put words in his mouth,
But
right?
what did he say?
He just rated it a
And said
bad
it was
pizza.
bad.
And then the guy started yelling. He came out. He goes, "Get out of here!" And then he goes, "Let me make something clear. Get out of here." And then Dave goes, "Let me make something clear. Fuck you."
It was funny, but there's a sensitive place in my heart for people that own small businesses, and I just think if you have a platform, you should use it for good. And I get that he's raised $50 million or whatever, but like that poor man, I just feel bad.
So
for him.
here's my opinion
Can
about
I
that.
can I share mine real quick before
Go
I
ahead.
get smoked for his opinion? Here's
Yeah.
my thing. My dad opened up his restaurants. I saw how hard it was. But at the end of the day, anybody has the ability to go into my father's store and give them their honest opinion. How that man came out with so much anger, there was a lot of passion. He was telling him like beat it and shit like that. He asked for the smoke in my defense. Because if my father came out and be like, "Hey, get the fuck out of here," and that guy started swearing at my dad, I'm like, "Dad, you started the issue."
I disagree.
Now, listen, in the video, he says it's not a good pizza, okay? Now, does that do better? Do your pizza better? If your pizza is not good, he's not like coming after this guy saying, "Oh, it's because it's his pizza that it sucks."
He's supplying a product and he's reviewing it.
Exactly.
He's giving-
So
yeah.
the mature thing to do is if you see somebody recording out there, right? I think if it was my father and he's like, "What do we do? Do we go outside and swear at Dave?" I would say no. Approach him and talk to him like business. Come out to him and be like, "Hey, today you didn't like it. Do me a favor. This is a family-owned business. This is all I got right now. Let me try better. Let me do better. Let me even impress you. Give me a week. Let me get some stuff going." And instead of coming out being like, "Fuck out of here. Do all this shit," it's how you're behaving. If you're acting as an animal, you're going to get treated like an animal. If you come out, and I get it. I get his point of view because he's passionate, right? It's his own business. And maybe he's providing food for his children. And also, to side even more with Division, the people passing that were like locals, they were saying, no, I like this spot. So even that alone would have got me to go eat there. Just the people passing, it was the guy's attitude that made me being like, "Oh, I don't want to go to that."
But hold on a second. First of all, not a good pizza. It's one man's opinion at this point. Why would you impose your opinion for the world?
That's his thing.
He gets paid to do that. Okay. But then, if he really, what I would have done, privately speaks to him and say this. Don't go put it out there.
No, that's his thing. He rates pizzas. That's his job.
Okay, then that's not fair for the man that worked his ass out all his life to run a business and takes one human being to destroy it.
You are in a business, you're going to get reviews. If you have a shit store, people are going to say it's shit. Luckily, you're very talented at what
I
you're doing.
praise the Lord. But is his pizza that bad?
It did look pretty shitty. I'm not
It
gonna
did
lie.
look- it didn't look
looked-
great.
it looked
Excuse
pretty
me
bad.
1 second. So why the hell are you so upset?
I actually changed my opinion. To be honest with you, I think. Sorry, Dave. I didn't mean to insult you. That guy.
I got you, Dave.
Does he really have the bad taste to change to judge food though?
People,
Does he?
no. People respect his opinion on pizza, and by the way, it's really good.
He
It's
has a reputation
he
as
has a
somebody
great-
who knows what they're talking about. He has worked himself to garner a reputation and garner an audience of people that respect him for what he thinks about things. He's not just somebody that's going out there. If he was going out there and before he went to the pizza shop, he said, "What's going to be the most entertaining thing for me to say?"
Also,
he doesn't do that.
Also, just to again defend Dave, when COVID happened, he was the one in the streets fighting for mom and pop stores. So it wasn't like he's just a bunch of rich dudes sitting around being like, "Fuck the poor people." Like, he was out there taking care of these people. There was a lot of people that had businesses that wouldn't have lasted through COVID, and he took care of them through him tasting pizza and celebrating. So it's like, yeah, maybe this one dude or two dudes or three dudes got the smoke and now people don't want to eat their pizza. But again, it's like, even my own father, if I look at my own father, I'd be like, "Listen, you opened up a pizza place. Have pride in your pizza. Make sure it's good." So that way, when a Dave Portnoy walks in, your pizza's good. If you had that one day that was bad and you're serving bad pizza, shame on you. Why are you charging people for bad pizza?
Agreed.
And so now this incident,
But-
when the owner came out and yelled, was this video posted?
Yeah.
Like, there was a video of the owner. Okay, so this is what I think on this would be that obviously, yeah, you have a business. You have to compete with other people. That's part of the job. You're meant to compete with others. So you want to stand out. You want to be the best. And also, too, as consumers, we want to know, like, I don't want to go to somebody who is bad at, cutting hair. So that's why I want other people's opinions. That way I don't go and I get messed up, right? I want to go find the best pizza. I don't want to waste my money.
It's your money.
Yeah, customers, they want that. They look for that.
Bro,
I wish the camera was on him
Could you
right
just come
now.
sit right here? Come on.
Come on,
Kaveh.
Kaveh. Come on, Kaveh. 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 Kaveh.
So Kaveh is like an aggressive Persian driver. He's the type of dude that'll bust through the and it's like, and instead of he'll look at you and go like that as he's like turning.
Pull
And he
out your
drives
chain.
like an
Pull out your chain.
animal.
Come on, pull out your chain.
Show him the chain,
you have
bro.
to show the whole vibe.
Anyways, so he's driving. Dude, I used to always be like, dude, my mom doesn't want me driving with you, bro. And he goes, why?
I still don't. What do you mean? I
This
still
dude
don't.
would not only drive 100 miles an hour in school zones, speed bumps, all this stuff. One day, he calls me and he goes, dude, recently, I'm in Vegas. He goes, dude, I got a problem. I go, what happened? He goes, your parents might have seen me do something. And I go, what did you do? And he goes, I may have gotten into it with somebody because of driving. And I was like, what? And I'm getting a call from my mom now. I go, dude, hold on. So I call and I merge them. And she goes, oh, look who it is! Tell your point of view. And then you
Yeah.
tell your point of view.
So we're coming, it was on 44th Street. We're coming out of Costco, and I drive, and he's driving, and I'm next to him, and I see this guy with dogs, and he's like, cussing and screaming. I'm like, oh, I don't know I wonder what happened to this guy. And then I see Kaveh. I'm like, oh my God, I know what happened to this one. And here's Kaveh, and I'm like, oh my God, he's turning around. So I'm calling him I'm calling his number to do not do this. Do not do this. And then this one, he U-turns, and who does he see? His face. And I go like this, and he goes, and he flips off the car. Then he U-turns again, and now he's turning to go back. So we're like, and I call him, I'm like, what were you thinking? He goes, no. He was cussing.
He turned around. I saw, oh, he's going to fight. I parked my car to protect him. I said, yeah, make sure.
He had my
he's
dad
okay.
almost hop into a fight. Though.
Yeah.
By the way, that's my
I
father.
parked-
Fight? All right, I fight with him. I fight with him.
I parked my car. Again, I said, no, he didn't stop. He kept going. I said, okay, Carol, don't worry about it. Don't scream. He's okay.
Every
He
time.
only left because he saw you guys.
Yeah, I know that. Because I know his face had changed when he saw me. The funny part is, every time like something happened and I'll FaceTime him, or I swear he looks at me, he doesn't say hello, he just laughs. I'm like, okay,
I know something's
yeah,
happened.
his sister is my client. She's in my chair and she goes, hey, Kaveh was in a car accident.
Oh my
I'm like,
God, bro.
What? Is he okay? She says, yeah, he kind of, I'm trying to remember, was it? Yeah. He was driving on Bell, and he decided to go between two cars. I'm like, two cars where? Bell is only 2 lanes. 1, 2. Yeah, between 2. I'm like, and what happened? Well, he landed over the fence in somebody's
Airport.
It was airport.
Bro, dude,
He
he
landed
sent
in
me
the
a
airport.
picture of it. I go,
Yeah.
bro, how
Scottsdale
did you
Airport.
live?
So I got really angry at this point. I said, you know what? I said, FaceTime him. I said, no, I'll FaceTime him. So I stopped working on her hair and I FaceTime. I swear to God, this is how Kaveh, he answers the phone. I'm like, why are you laughing right now? Are you okay? He says, yeah. I'm like, good, because I will kill you when I see you. And by the way, I text him like, if you ever sit in the car with this guy, I will kill you too.
And he still goes, I'm the best driver.
I am the best driver.
How the
100%.
hell?
He is a good driver.
I'm
Yeah.
a very good driver. I just tried things.
I know.
But now when there's people around,
Scottsdale Airport.
But it's more fun when there's more people around.
Dude, what was that Persian song you would play? By the way, so imagine that 70s show, right? All the friends, that one guy that has a car, our guy was a Persian that we give, he speaks like...
Barely spoke English.
Barely spoke, he's
You're
like...
Fez.
He literally comes, he goes, come on, guys, I got car. And then we're like, okay. And then, dude, you would think he would try to like fit in with us and like play our music. This guy goes, you're gonna love this one. This is Sonyor. It's like... dun, dun, dun. And he's like, dude, he played it so much, I could sing every word to this song now. And I got excited about it. I go, play senor, play senor.
Well, you gotta tell them when Kave moved to United States because it was later. You know what I mean? You have to fill people in.
Oh, okay, so Kave,
I'm an immigrant.
Kave, I'm just surrounded by immigrants. My girlfriend's an immigrant. You're an immigrant. You look like an immigrant. You look like you hunting immigrants. So
You need to moisturize.
I'm so ashy.
dry ass bitch. So where I'm in class and I hear literally just poof, and I turn around and he's standing over the skinny kid, yelling at him in
Okay,
Persian,
why are you
bro.
saying skinny kid? I was skinny as well.
Well, the kid dude, all I saw was your giant ass back.
What
and you're
grade is this?
This is
Freshman year,
Miss
freshman year.
Ross.
Bro, could you talk about that or no?
The kid stole my wallet. It's a little
Wallet?
my wallet and my watch. I always had this big ass gold watch on my wrist. Very Persian of me. And he took it. He ran around the quick class. I smacked him in the back of the head. I told him not to do it again in my broken English. And
Don't do that again.
basically, and I was talking to somebody, and then he just smacks me in the face with this physics book, just with the edge of the book.
Oh.
So I just got up and started wailing on his head.
Bro, wailing
Oh my
on
God.
it. Like he was just saying the most craziest shit in his language and he was passionate about it. And then you know what the best part is? He only said one English word after that. When he was done, he's like, good. And he just like walked out. And the teacher's like, get out of the class. He goes, I am already leaving.
But wait. How did you know? Did he really have your wallet in your watch?
yeah.
So he confessed to it?
No, I saw him take it.
I bet he'll never steal again.
He went to jail. He came out
No.
full body tattoos, and then he got expelled for a night. But he came up to me after he came out from jail, and he shook my hand.
No way. When?
Sophomore year.
So he went to jail while you guys
I
were.
thought he was gonna be like 30.
He went to juvie.
Yeah, he went to jail.
I'm going to tell them Batman story.
Sure.
Batman.
It's so hot here.
Are you nervous?
I'm not nervous. It's just very hot with the lights.
No,
Can
with the
we-
lights.
Well, the
now
lights,
it's
yeah.
cooler.
Lights, yeah.
Now
Now
cooler.
it was very hot for me too.
Kave and I have rarely got into like real fights, like just like arguing, yelling at each other. We pretty much know each other, and when I mean know each other, we know where the line is, and we're like avoid it, right? But one day I'm not having it. I'm like today I'm stepping up. If he steps up, I'm stepping up, and I'm here to have a good time. It's the Batman premiere, okay? Where it
Which
harkens,
Batman? This is the Christopher Nolan Batman?
Yeah.
dude, the Batman,
Dark Knight? Oh,
dude,
fuck.
dude.
Oh,
The
this is a
Batman.
big night, bro.
Harkins
This is a
101.
big night.
There's people waiting in line for hours back in the day before social media. People are dressed. This is an event. This is the night that we would next weekend, Thursday, 12 o'clock. Don't forget. We're all ready. And sometimes when you're excited about something, there's too much pressure there to make it like perfect, right? It's like kind of like a wedding night. You want
Or
everything
like,
to go.
yeah, or losing your virginity. or
Yes,
something,
right?
yeah.
It's like, dude, everything got to go perfectly.
Sorry, guys.
We're in the seats. Think of what we're sitting right here, but reverse. So I'm here, he's here, and then our friend Martin is right here. And this guy is just into the shenanigans, man. And I'm more like shenanigans with our friends. He's shenanigans. I want everybody to see. That's the type of shenanigan. Listen, I didn't understand what confidence was until I met a real Persian man. That's confidence. That's like the real confidence, right? And so I'm sitting there and they come out with a microphone and like, hey guys, before we get this movie started, let's have some fun. And everybody's like, yeah. He's like, go ahead. And then so like,
I know how to speak English at that point.
no, he didn't. Not in my head. Go ahead. And the poor guy, he did speak English. Anyway, so he goes, there's one question. This is where I fed up with it, bro. They're like, who plays Bruce Wayne? And he goes, Batman. And she goes, no, like an idiot. Like she obviously knows that this guy's trolling her. She goes, no, like the actor. She asks again. He gets up, Batman. And I'm like, bro, shut up. And he's like, no, you shut up. And he's like sitting there and he goes, again, he goes, who plays Batman? He goes, Bruce Wayne. And he's just like going, and he's answering the questions wrong. And I go, bro, enough. He goes, you enough. And he just like goes in again. And I'm like, yo, Kave, I fucking mean it. Stop. And he turns to me and goes, or fucking what?
This is a packed theater too, right? Just
Bro,
for context.
bro.
Like how many people are in this theater?
500-600 people. Like we're in the huge IMAX one. It's packed. like far, bro. It's far. And he looks at me and goes, what the fuck are you gonna do about it? And today I wanted the smoke. So I go, bro, I will fuck you up, dude. Shut up. He goes, oh yeah. Fucking make me. And then the girl asks a question, and while looking at me, he goes, Batman! And I go, bro, I mean it, bro. I fucking mean it. Shut the fuck up. And so now we're yelling at each other, bro.
This must have been the funniest
Bro,
shit
yelling
in the
at me.
world to watch.
All I remember last, he goes, do it! Fucking do it! I go, shut the fuck up. Our friend melted in his seat like this. He's like, there's no fucking way. So then I go like this to turn to Martin, like, bro, you're gonna fucking help me out with this. And I see he's tucked in, and I go, oh my God. And I look, and I swear to God, everybody...
Oh my God.
Everybody in the fucking the girl holding the microphone, I'm not even kidding. I swear to God, like this. We were yelling at each other for like 15 seconds straight, bro. My heart is like, oh my God, they're gonna kick us out. This is the most embarrassing thing.
Also, what a horrible place to have a fight in.
Bro, this dude doesn't miss a beat. The girl goes, are you guys, you're good now? Because we're like quiet. I'm like, I'm not saying a word. Kave, big watch, too big for his wrist, goes, carry on. Like that. I go, oh my God. The girl goes, oh, okay. And then she literally just goes back to asking questions. And he looks at me and he goes, we're good, right? And I go, yeah, we're fucking good, bro. Like, we might only have each other at this point, but like,
You're a psychopath.
but a passionate one. That's my friend you're talking about.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Number 2, know your place. This was a weird podcast.
Yeah.
This was a weird episode.
A good weird or a bad weird? Because remember one thing, I have fans. They might not like it if you talk like that.
Yeah, careful, bro. Careful, bro.
Who's our fans?
Fans, not friends.
You said that. Hey, he said that, but he got so scared of the way he said it. He goes, oh. Hey, have a good one. Goodbye.
Bye, guys.